seen it. They're good.
The only thing I saw on it was Scorpion King Godsmack. And I'm
Oh
already...
my god.
Well, that's the best one.
What's up, YouTube?
What's up, it's your boys here at Bad Sounds.
Smash that like button.
down below, just give it a bloody smash. And we're talking about movie film time.
No one knows who you are yet.
Talking
How
about
hard do you need to smash the like button for it to work?
50 newtons.
Does it work better? Is there a sliding scale?
Oh yeah, of course. The more newtons, the better. But nothing past 2,000 because then you'll break it. But we're talking about song movie times. I'm Enzo Harrison. This is Charlie.
I'm Charlie.
This is Rebecca. And this is Tom.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that right.
And we're talking about song movie times. Do you have a favourite, first of all? I'm talking Bond as well. We can include Bond because that's a whole subject in of itself. Do you have a favourite song movie time, Charlie?
I don't think you can beat the I forgot the name of the band. Thunderbirds movie, the Busted song.
Oh, is there a...
Jeez, that's neat.
Have you not heard
I didn't know
Thunderbirds
that.
I Go
knew
by
that.
Busted?
Yeah,
No, I didn't know that.
I do remember
It's
Is that
a
live
certified club banger.
Is that the live action one?
Yeah.
Yeah, from like 2006.
I'm going to shut the door.
I thought you were about to say I'm going to go and get that DVD.
Welcome to Watch Films with Bad Sounds. We're going to watch Thunderbirds and just exclusively listen to the Busted song. That's all we're here for.
I think I actually have that DVD at home. It was in a green case.
Oh, I do. No, I definitely had that. I want to have it anymore, but I definitely have seen it. But I don't recall a Busted song being in it.
Oh,
There was.
it was heavily featured, except not at all.
Was it in the film?
It was in the credits.
Oh, okay, fair.
But like when they have the like when you see like the fucking guys flying over or whatnot.
The boys.
The boys
chucking themselves
The
around in
boys.
space.
Just
Space
giving,
boys.
just giving themselves a little flyover. I think like
Give themselves a fat old flyover.
I think they play the sort of leitmotif there.
Sure,
Oh, okay,
sure.
yeah.
Right, that's nice.
But,
That's some GCSE music for you there, by the way.
The motif.
There was a leitmotif.
A leitmotif.
That's a character-specific piece of music, like Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
The Imperial
yeah,
March.
sure. Exactly like that.
It's actually not
Or
spelled L-I-G-H. It's a different word, which I didn't know until.
It's L-I-E-T. It's a leitmotif.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought
Welcome to AQA
Welcome
GCSE music
welcome
revision
to
guide.
Wagnerian techniques of opera writing.
Well, you see, because I've got a few notes here, by the way, and the Quad City DJs.
Oh, Space Jam.
That was phenomenal.
Whoa.
That was, we're dealing with an expert of Space Jam trivia. Not music or of Quad City. We're talking about Space Jam. Everything else knows nothing about it, actually.
Not even sure how he's
not
here
even
today.
accurate.
Doesn't know who's on his shirt.
Never
Doesn't know
seen Space Jam.
You've
I've never seen Space Jam, but I know Quad City DJs are in it.
So I didn't know that until yesterday when I looked all this stuff up. That was like a 5-minute. That was a 5-minute segment. And
Come
you just
on.
been like, nope.
And Slam.
Welcome to
Welcome
the
to
Jam.
the Jam.
The lyrics are very good. Come on and slam, welcome to the Jam. That's pretty good. They're implying sex. Come on and slam.
In a Looney Tunes film.
Who is your favourite movie time? Well, what's your favourite music?
Like, actually, my favourite is
Yeah, actual favourite.
Wish You Were Here by Florence and the Machine. Not a cover of Pink Floyd. That would be bad.
For what film is that?
No, I think that'd be really
For-
good. Florence the Machine.
She
cover.
could do it,
Yeah.
but not Wish You Were Here. Unless the,
Oh wait,
there are better ones to do.
it would be like certain people from certain music classes singing it.
Oh, would it be like would it be someone from music class?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's a tap on the nose, and those two are in complete isolation. So, haha, no.
I'm not even
Inside
gonna...
jokes. We love it. We're here for it.
Yeah, and everyone watching is like, yeah, lol, like, yeah.
I am so related to their lives. I know exactly who
It
they're
was in a
talking
Tim Burton film, Miss Peregrine's Home Film.
about. Oh, okay, I've heard it. Yeah, I know.
Imaginary Friends.
Can you say Peregrine again?
I don't know. I'm not sure it's Peregrine.
It's Peregrine.
Grin?
Grin is in the Falcon.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. But I said Gwyn, didn't I?
Yeah.
As in like penguin.
Which
No,
is a better animal.
It sounded more like Benedict Cumberbatch trying to say penguin. That's what it sounded.
Have you heard that?
Yeah.
That's good.
But a peregrine sounds like a better animal though.
Sure, a
It-
peregrine.
fu-
It can still
Chubby,
fly,
it's
but
just a chubby
it's
bird.
just chubby. It's a thick old boy flying, doing a flyover like an Underbird.
Peregrine falcon's fastest animal on the planet.
Yeah, 207 miles an hour.
Yeah.
No.
Not as fast.
And
as
if it's a
that's the fastest bird.
if it's a peregrine, it can swim as well.
Yeah, and it can't take off.
What was your favourite? What's your favourite?
Movie type.
Yeah, movie time.
I'm a bit biased, obviously.
You're
But
going to say Pulp.
it's yeah.
You're going to say
My
That's
Pulp
knowledge
song.
ends
See, 'cause
there.
I'm a big fan of Florence Machine. No questions there. But I mean, you know, you can't be like, oh, I like Pulp, so therefore my favourite one is.
What? Really?
Because it's either Florence the Machine or it's because I'm not a fan of the Goo Goo Dolls, but Treasure Planet soundtrack 2002. It says, that's where I said I'm still here. Jim's theme, close bracket, right? That's pretty good. No open bracket though.
But who was so? I didn't know Pulp even did a song for a film.
It's
Yeah,
just a.
Great Expectations soundtrack.
Oh, of course. That was actually my first guess. the Dickensian
Oh,
film.
it's sponsored.
I have two questions. One, is it just a film that a Pulp song's in, or did they write the song
It was
for the
four.
film?
I'm
I imagine
fairly sure
that'd
it
be.
was four.
I imagine that'd be really cool.
What
Jarvis
did the
Cocker
directors-
and Dickensian writing.
Yeah.
I don't know what the directors thought. Like, oh well, we've got this.
Who's
really,
cool?
We've got this really classical style film. You know, we've got a really good cast. And wait, who did we get the score?
Who sings about underwear?
Pulp? I really like Pulp, and my wife kind of likes Pulp, so we should probably get Pulp.
They're good.
Who's that one guy that doesn't like Michael Jackson?
Prince likes him. I'm pretty sure it's Jarvis Cocker. They're quite similar people, to be fair, Prince and Jarvis Cocker.
Just a height difference.
I think
Just a height, just a
I
height.
personally think you're all wrong. It's Phil Collins all the way.
Can I-
Tarzan soundtrack.
Can
It's
I?
better than.
How many languages was it recorded in?
Oh, you know, at least 7.
It's 5.
Oh, was it 5?
It's 5 languages.
Well, they did two in Mandarin, 1 in Japanese, but they weren't released here, so you wouldn't know about it. It's alright.
Really?
It's pretty obscure. You've probably never heard of it.
Yeah, it's 5 languages. I think that they're all European languages. He sings it in Italian. Easy at opera.
It's a bit like no, but it's a bit
That's
like,
what I wanna
it's
know.
a bit like Starlight. Starlight
by
by
Muse.
Muse, yeah, where he kind of the intro, what he says when he's about to play it, he knows it in like 9 different languages or something.
Is that there's something because what is it? Muse when they go abroad, which is like come to Brazil, end hashtag. They introduce the song in the chosen language of the destination, which is kind of cheesy.
Because when I saw them on the O2, they did it in English, and I was a bit confused.
Yeah, it's a bit boring, isn't it? They should have done it in like.
Sort of Japanese.
Oh bloody hell! What's all this then?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it.
I'm gonna just scream it in Japanese. No, you know it as well. Or is it just like bloody like in the English Japanese accent? L's are R's. It's just like it's just that.
Really clear at the end, just Starlight.
Every time every time. Yeah, it's like thing you don't understand. The word Starlight.
And then everyone just starts clapping.
Yeah, it was like yes.
And then they try to get you to clap along to it, and it just doesn't work.
Oh, that's not. Yeah, you shouldn't never get audience to clap. What is it?
Especially to a song that doesn't
1s
clap.
and 3s instead of 2s and 4s.
What? Yeah, what is it? It's 1s and 3s. Like, oh, please, is it 2s and 4s? Oh yeah, what is it? It's Car Wash.
Oh,
That's the one. Who will clap along to that? That's the beat. That's the start. It's
I'm
like,
trying to get the
oh,
audience to do it as well.
That's not good.
I think they did it all right. I want to.
They did. To be fair, they did. But that's all the parents of people who are musical.
That's true.
So maybe they have an advantage.
Well, my parents were there.
What you're? Yeah.
Objectively, not apart from my mum who danced.
But I'm saying all parents of people who are musical, so they hear musical a lot.
Oh.
Is what I would argue. So everyone there was someone's mum or dad that does music. So that's what I was
Okay.
thinking.
Maybe. I want to roll back to Pulp.
Okay,
actually.
go.
Okay. Oh no.
And you're probably going to know this. Fucking Harry Potter 4.
This is niche.
There's
That's just what it's called.
The 4th installation of the Harry Potter film.
you know the scene where they have the dance.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I don't know
The
why.
Yule
I know this
Ball.
already. Yeah, I
You
think
go.
we're just telling Tom actually
Yeah.
because I think we all know it. As
The band playing at the ball, I believe, is made up of members of Radiohead
and Pulp.
and Jarvis Cocker is the lead singer.
Yeah, it's
that's
Radiohead
interesting.
apart from Tom York. So you got Johnny Greenwood and the Greenwoods,
Yeah.
and then you got and it's Pulp and it's Jarvis Cocker.
And the music,
That's really
It's
interesting.
pretty good.
I don't know what the
It's a
song
good
is,
song.
but I think the lyrics
Yeah.
were written like
Like-
in the book by J.K. Rowling, and then they adapted it into like a real
Oh,
song.
that's quite insane. I might need to
the
listen to
hippo
it.
something. It's really good.
I might need to listen to that.
Obviously, it's.
Can you buy it?
It's like in the film
I
for
don't know.
Okay, that's
30
a,
seconds.
Probably, no, I think you can
Yeah,
actually.
but 30
so
seconds is enough time to
yes.
go, this is quite a good song.
because I mean that's
You
about,
clearly never listened to Rush.
that's about as meta as a song movie tie can get.
Yeah.
The band in the film wrote it, and the band are real people, but they're not a real band because they're not from the same band. That's like how many layers of like reality do you want in this song?
The same layers of reality that J.K. Rowling lives in.
Retrospectively writing a book. All the characters were gay. You didn't know that. And we go, were they? Yeah, they all were. In my head, anyway. Now, in my head.
Yeah, now gay. They weren't earlier, but now that I said that,
What was the thing
this
with-
makes sense.
Well, the thing we were talking about the other day that if you locked somebody in a room with just the Harry Potter books for like 10 years, would they be able to retcon things into the books before J.K. Rowling can do them?
Yeah, so like, if you know the Harry Potter franchise so well that you know what J.K. Rowling's going to announce next week was actually the case.
Oh yeah.
You'd be like, oh, I knew that. She's like, I'm trying to be
Phil Collins
virtuous.
is actually a staple character in this.
Yeah,
franchise.
he's in it all the time. He appears 3 times in Harry Potter books.
He's the one that produced the Golden Egg.
The golden egg. He's not called a snitch, I think.
No. I was talking more about the goblet thing that they find.
No. It's
It's
an
now
Easter egg.
a golden egg.
It's an Easter egg. It's flying around. No wings. Just hovering going.
It's objective now because like it changes the reality of the world because like fucking Quidditch is a real sport in the world, so
Yeah.
everybody is always just chasing after Phil Collins. I can assume.
Golden egg. Easter egg? Or like did he shoot it out?
Once you get hold of it, and like you got to crack it open, so studio starts playing.
Yeah,
No, that.
Oh no!
See,
No, I don't want that.
So every time you open it, they always think, oh, 1999 by a prince, but they're wrong. It's not. It's the studio. Like, oh, I thought it was gonna be okay, but in fact, it's very good. I'll have you know, Charlie, the better song.
Oh, that's so funny.
But speaking of novella, the Great Gatsby soundtrack, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
It's a good one.
It's a good one.
You know that Jack White. It's got Jack White and Florence and the Machine on it. It's my fave. Guess who's done it? Gautier.
I know.
Really? What
Yeah.
song?
Killer
Not
Rum?
the one
No,
that
it's-
everybody knows.
Yeah,
That's the one that everyone knows.
Somebody used to know.
Oh, that song that I've heard. With the marimba?
The maroon.
Is it a marimba or is it a xylophone?
It's a sample.
No. Is it a sample?
It's a sample from somewhere, like a big band piece or something like that. Or I don't know. It's from like the 30s or something.
They didn't write that.
They didn't write the line. No, it's sampled.
Oh, that's kind of killed the song a little bit for me.
It hasn't killed the song. It's still good.
It's a good song. It's killed it a little bit.
It's, I would say it's the best radio song in the last 10 years. To go like number 1, like out of nowhere.
It's quite a good one.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
This is a different topic though.
It is a different topic.
We should
But
probably steer clear of this
It's a wild tangent, and isn't that what it's all about?
wild tangents.
Here at Bad Sounds.
We're all about wild tangents. Phil Collins and Studio.
change the name of the podcast to Wild Tangents, but Tangents has got a Z on the end of it.
and the Z trails off the screen.
Yeah, it's
It
a
actually
picture.
comes out of the phone.
Yeah.
So
No, it's a picture. What it is, it's a picture of paper. I've written in crayon tangents. The Z goes off and it comes out your phone. Out of the volume button. When you click it, the video, it bursts. The volume button flies out.
B emoji.
B emoji. Right, and the line continues onwards until you can't see it anymore. But no, yeah, it's a good. I like the sound.
plus the curvature of the
What's the curvature of the Earth? Does it go round or does it go off?
no, because the Earth's flat.
Just as
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
it just continues.
The Earth's flat, and once the Earth's done, it carries on going in a straight line because the Earth's flat as well. And if you look underneath, you can see the tortoises that are holding it up.
It's actually a tortoise with elephants on its back.
I'm sorry. I read Harry Pratchett novels sometimes. You must do. Look at you. Well, actually,
Busted.
pulp are really good. So, see, because I was thinking about this the other day. I was thinking, like, trying to think of all these different song movie tie-ins. I wrote down my shit. I put down Randy fucking Newman because it completely passed me by as the best movie song tie-in.
Yeah, it's really good.
You've got a friend in me.
Yeah, but is that a movie song tie-in as much as it's just a guy that wrote the soundtrack for a film?
Well, I mean, he wrote the song for it, didn't he? Yeah. And Randy Newman was already here.
Yeah.
It's a duet. Did you know that?
Yeah.
It's a duet.
Is it recorded with Randy Newman and somebody else who sounds quite a lot like Randy Newman, or is it Randy Newman and Randy Newman? It's Randy Newman and his brother.
It's Randy Newman featuring Randy. R-A-N-D-I.
Randy and Donald Newman. Someone else.
No, it's Randy Newman featuring Randy Newman, but Randy with a Y and Randy with an I.
No, it's like rappers. It's
R-A-N-D.
Yeah, Randy.
Randy's about the SoundCloud rapper, if you didn't know that. We look at SoundCloud, oh look, Randy's got a new one.
Everyone you know, like Randy Newman, everyone that they know and love to be the pianist, and then Randy, who's like got face tattoos and like,
neon dreadlocks.
Can we roll back? I think a lot of people know Randy Newman. How many people love Randy Newman?
I do personally. He's my
I
favourite
quite like Randy Newman. Have you heard the one in Monsters Inc? That's good. Full stop.
Things no one's ever said.
That's a good sound.
Tweets.
This is actually my Twitter feed. It's Sun articles and me going, tell you what, Randy Newman, pretty good actually. If you think
no, it's you going like
Bring
this.
money control his jaw.
Tell you what, Randy Newman was quite good. Not bad, but reasonable.
And when you log onto Twitter, everyone but me sees that video message involuntarily. Because I bought out all the promotional slots. No, yeah, he's good. And the... First movie song time that's like kind of blew up, I think, was "My Heart Will Go On," which is my favourite MIDI pan flute usage.
I think saying it's the first one is a bit.
The first to blow up,
What,
excluding James Bond, because that's a different.
I mean, like the Beatles made films like out of their albums. They made Hard Day's Night, which is a film.
I'm talking about the traditional kind of Hollywood. We're making a film, we need someone to write a song for it. Celine Dion,
before that,
Yahoo.
Loads of stuff before that. I think saying it's the first.
That blew up.
Like Flashdance,
Footloose,
yeah, Ghostbusters.
I'm a fool.
Yes.
The musical count?
No, not really.
No?
No, I don't. I would say they do. Do they count?
I don't know.
Unless it's funny.
If a film starts off as if a film that is based off of a musical that was on set or Grease.
Oh, can we talk about Grease for just 2 seconds?
That's what we're getting, because I'm talking about Grease.
Grease is completely fucked.
How is Grease fucked?
Have you seen Grease?
Yeah.
Bits of it. Especially the one where it's the bit where it's Pulp Fiction, and bear with me, it's the meme where it's tell me more.
Yeah.
Cuts to that. Does he look like a bitch?
Does he look like a bitch?
That's. I've seen that bit. That bit's good. Is he in it for real? Is he in it?
I don't remember Samuel L. Jackson being in Grease.
Samuel L. Jackson's in every film.
I distinctly remember him being in it. Yeah.
We're gonna go audio for now. It's turned off again. I'm not dealing with that
the
shit.
overarching story arc for Grease is if you have an attitude that society doesn't like, it goes personal growth, like making friends with people accepting her for who she is, Sandy, because obviously she wants to be a bit more
cool.
Forthcoming.
Not cool.
Sure.
And like all of her friends are trying to persuade her to like drink, have sex, smoke, everything that is
hedonistic, sinful.
We'll go with that. But like, it gets right to the end of the film, and like, they reach a point where like, if they ended it, I thought if they ended it before the end of the film, it could have sort of had a nice ending. But it gets right to the end of the film, and he goes, actually, nah, fuck all that. I'm gonna be like everybody else. So it's like, if society doesn't like you,
conform,
change,
conform,
be different.
Yeah.
It's fucked.
It's a good film. Well, I mean, it's like the Lion King, isn't it? It's all about hyena.
Lion King's more like Hamlet.
Wait, the Lion King. He's
No.
Hamlet, but I like how it's like Scar is like. I mean, hyenas are.
No, Lion King's Macbeth, but the other way around.
But it's based off of Hamlet because his uncle
It's
dies.
actually, yeah.
Is it?
I'm not seen
Yeah.
Hamlet.
Yeah. No, because in
Fair
Hamlet it's the king and then the prince. Hamlet's the prince, and then the king is killed by his uncle. Uncle being Scar. But
Uncle Scar.
Uncle Scar. But of course, because the Lion King is the most Western story of all time. Because it's like, I'm not to go into Jordan Peterson mode, but like I'm talking about like Scar's like hyenas, they're not that bad, just let them be. And he's like, no, I'm king. Fucking good. Bands restored. Anyway, I'm back to being a tyrant, and I go kill some lamb. And it's like in the Sahara. But yeah, I think that was quite fun.
Whoopi Goldberg's there, and Elton John wrote some songs about it.
Yeah, pretty much.
See, I didn't know that. He said that earlier.
You know,
He said
Elton
that-
John-
I didn't know he wrote that. I thought it was like just gem based and stuff. I didn't know that. It was.
I reckon it's also Macbeth, but the other way around. Because like if Macbeth followed the guy who kills Macbeth at the end of the story,
Sure.
yeah, he's
That's-
Simba.
That's Macduff.
Yeah.
You're referring to. Yeah. I did it at bloody. Yes, I did that in year 6.
We performed it.
Macbeth. Yeah, I did it in year 6.
Yeah.
No one else I know is that in year 6.
Yeah, I think like that.
Did you do it in year 6?
Oh, I studied it at year 11.
That makes sense. That's an appropriate age to study it. But I did it in year 6. We did it in year 6. That's bizarre.
A bit deep.
That's a bit deep, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, kill him. So, okay, I'll have to kill my
Childhood friend.
my childhood friend and his entire family. I'll have you know. But yeah, it's a good play. But
I think the band that would do
the Macbeth
the
soundtrack,
next soundtrack would be Royal Blood.
they'd do a good one. I think.
Yeah.
Apart from that, it'd be really bad.
Because then the scene where like Lady Macbeth, where she's like,
Washing your hands.
wash your hands. You get blood on my hands. Starts playing.
Yeah, that'd be awful.
Like yeah,
It'd be really good. It really.
I think you're.
Increase the quality of the film.
I'd like it.
It, to be honest, when you were leading into that sentence, it was a coin toss between Royal Blood and Muse.
No, because Muse did the 1984 soundtrack.
Yeah,
That's accurate.
That's accurate. That's good.
They're probably watching us. Some. And then an arpeggio for 9 hours.
No, because they don't do that anymore. They're
What,
now
they
just riff-based, boring people.
Oh, what? So like, what? So
You'd have to go back.
It's
go
bass riff and then found footage. That's a Muse album
bass
now.
riff, found footage. You got now like a little bit of trap hi-hats for some bizarre reason, and
Falsetto.
That's good though.
falsetto.
No, I really like the fucking weird trap hi hats that Muse have in their songs for no reason.
They're there.
I'm going to disagree with you. I'm going to say they're very bad.
Oh.
As a big Muse fan. Oh, they're bad.
They are. They're bad. But I really like them.
It doesn't mean they're not good. It doesn't mean that, just because they're bad, it doesn't mean that they're not good. But so
No, that's a different band.
we mentioned Car Wash earlier, and I forgot to mention Shark's Tale.
Oh,
Feet Eve. What do you think of the Christina Aguilera comeback? Have you seen any of her new songs?
No.
They're all fucking horny. They're really, really overly sexual. It's like, well, you're like nearly 40. This is kind of sad.
I don't know why I've mentioned Christina Aguilera has reminded me, but
Is it because she's a real woman? Is that what you're?
is she too real for you?
She's just a real woman for you. Can you not handle how DRRRTY she is?
have you seen anything from the Isle of Wight festival that's been on telly?
No.
That was so cold.
Jessie J played there yesterday.
Oh boy, here we go.
All right.
Yeah.
And it was bizarre, but like,
Jessie J played.
yeah, because like, who has Jessie J on the main stage these days? Like,
Main stage.
but she opened the show, so like, main stage at like
Midday.
12.
Oh, all right. Okay, no, that's all right. I can.
It's justified.
That makes more sense now. Makes more sense.
Yeah, I think at like 7 p.m.
7 p.m. is like, why are you here?
Yeah.
It's not
Why aren't you
Who
ACD?
remembers this song from 2010?
Do you like
No
Brother?
one.
It's price tag for 3 hours.
10-hour edition.
No, do you know the song that she did with Ariana Grande?
No.
Bang Bang.
Oh,
That's it.
that was a tune.
And Nicki Minaj.
To be
Oh,
fair.
actually, I do know this. I thought you meant in recent days, not like.
She played that. Right.
Oh.
Without
Without
them.
them.
One without them, but she had 2 backing singers with her.
Sure.
But the band was drummer, keys, bass, guitar on stage. No joke. The band were genting in the
my
background. It was
I want to tour for Jesse. I
So,
want a session with Jesse J.
Just imagine that. Just imagine over the top of it that into the room, and I'm the
7 string.
No, that's the thing. He was
7-string down tune. Like,
Oh yeah, obviously. Yeah. So he's right
Drop
up.
C.
No, he was playing a Strat.
Oh, it was Chon.
Oh,
It was Chon then. It's genting on a Strat.
my God.
It's a Chon.
It's that Scottish bloke on the internet what makes memes about
Was
the
it good,
Beatles.
Jen?
Oh, him,
Bad Jen.
the thick old boy. Yeah, I'm a big fan of him. He's quite good. I subscribe.
I'd subscribe. That little reminder.
Sorry, and you're talking about the Tarzan soundtrack earlier.
Oh, it's so good.
Of course, it's just like it's lots of Phil Collins songs
It's so good.
in one soundtrack. You know the live action Tarzan.
Yeah.
Who did the song time for that? Do we think?
Brendan Fraser.
Oh, that would be.
That'd be better.
Wait, no, that's
No,
George of the Jungle. Brendan Fraser was in.
Oh,
Sorry.
That's fine. It still would have been funny.
Him was doing a song for it.
He's doing a song
Brendan
for
Fraser and Kevin Spacey doing a jazz duet for Tarzan.
Oh
That's
my
where it's
God.
at. That's where it's at. And Brendan Fraser's scared. That's very concerned about the mental health of Kevin Spacey.
Any music that Brendan Fraser would put out is just deeply upsetting.
It'd be good.
Not because it's like awful, but just be really sad.
Oh yeah, because he'd be playing. What would
He'd
happen?
be
is,
crying.
Like he'd start like in major,
Yeah.
and he'd end up so far in minor.
Oh, it's
He-
a pop tune. And it turns into like a sad ballad.
He'd
All songs are 9
invent
minutes.
his own tonality, I think. It would become like
It's sadder than minor.
augmented or something.
It just becomes diminished halfway through, and then drops into this really overt,
Good
sad,
corn song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Like a
I
really
was
good
kind of
corn
like
song.
the bridge would be diminished, and then it just then turned to minor.
Sure. Yeah. It's just that.
Hey, did you mean Muse?
Again.
Because I didn't tell Charlie and Tom this, but because I'm speaking as if there's people watching us, which there almost certainly will not be.
Yeah.
Or all 12 of them will, I'm sure, will have made it this far. But there's a soundtrack that I found, which is possibly I've printed off the track listing for us to peruse through. This is going to be the second half of this, I feel, or the last third, or whatever. Mission Impossible 2000 or 2.
Oh, Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, a given, right?
So good.
Charlie, you've heard
Such a good song.
Take a Look Around by Limp Bizkit, right? Charlie, you still with us? Excellent. You've heard the new metal banger Take a Look Around. What's the second track on?
Is it another song by Limp Bizkit?
No, it's a Metallica song called "I Disappear." It's pretty good. Is that written for
Just
this
looking
song?
at these are horrendous.
No, you can't be looking at these.
I've looked at them.
Well, what you do? You've
I
ruined
looked
it
at
for
the
yourself.
first two. I saw the first two.
Oh, well, you're fine
The
then.
two after what you just said, anyway.
Okay, song 3. Who's song 3 by? Apart from Blur.
I've forgotten. I've just seen. So.
I was about to say Blurb.
I know you were, so I thought I'd say it first.
What year? 2000?
2000. Rebecca, you get a guess as well. And Tom, if you don't remember it.
Fatboy Slim.
You can't say pop.
Okay.
I'm not going to.
Are you sure?
Jarvis Cocker solo album.
I'm just gonna say Coldplay for the last.
Oh, that's quite.
Mission Impossible. That would be
That'd be really funny.
Rob Zombie. Okay, we're going.
Oh,
We're
okay.
going full Rob Zombie
Okay.
Steve Vai.
with Scum of the Earth, right? Okay,
Scum of the
That is
Earth.
and then
so
we
Zombie.
Yeah.
then we move a few down, right? There's a couple here that aren't very good. There's a band here called the Butthole Surfers that I'm not.
Oh,
about.
I'm aware of
Butthole
them.
Surfers, yeah.
Well, I'm
Slam Dunk Festival all the time.
Yeah.
well. I good thing I know who they are. I should be. I'm qualified to be here. There is a Pink Floyd cover in the Mission Impossible 2 soundtrack.
Is it the cover by Scissor Sisters?
No. So it's not
that
good.
would be so
I love
funny.
Sisters.
That would be so
Okay, so
funny.
what?
Have you heard the Pink Floyd cover of? Sorry, not Pink Floyd. Not the Pink Floyd cover of Scissor Sisters. Although definitely want to hear that. Have you heard the Scissor Sisters cover of "Comfortably Numb" by Pink Floyd?
No. but
Yeah,
I
that's
need
good.
to.
Yeah, I've heard. You should give it a listen.
Right, let's see it.
I mean,
Hands.
it's
It's as if it's in the room.
it's the best stylistic turnaround and the best and the fastest way to contract AIDS.
That was so
As well.
PG.
So-
That was so PG. What you just did.
It was definitely-
That's the song.
It
Like
didn't
Robin
sound that
Gibb
PG.
just jumped out. Like a bit shook.
It was good. No, yeah, it was that. But so song 4. Sorry, track 6 rather. Which Pink Floyd song would you say best goes into
a Mission Impossible?
Mission Impossible soundtrack? So if you join in as well, what Pink Floyd track would you put in?
I don't know enough. I know one of their songs, or I know the name of one of their songs. Two of their songs.
Rebecca, you must listen.
Guess.
The Wall.
No.
The Wall Part 2. Another Brick in the Wall is what I meant, sorry.
No.
The Wall is a 80-minute album.
Right, slap bang in the middle of this 90-minute film.
Weird fact. The Wall, if you play it from start to finish and then play it again, it loops.
Oh.
It's only like one little bit connecting it, but like, as it fades in from the start, there's a line of dialogue which is sort of starts halfway through the line, and then the same line is the end of it, and it cuts off before it finishes.
Oh, that's pretty good. Well, it's Have a Cigar.
80 minutes. Isn't it?
Oh,
It's Have a Cigar. Who covered Have a Cigar? It's an artist featuring another artist. It's not a rap group though. It's not a rap song. There are rock musicians
Boys featuring.
Fall Out Boy didn't come around until 2003, or have you know?
Oh, sorry.
So we're
Former expert.
From scene patrol. Like they weren't even around, and Martin McFly cannot play that guitar because it wasn't released. Yeah. that's what that was.
Yeah.
It's the same format.
Okay.
I've said that sentence before.
Oh yeah, so we all have. Who covered Pink Floyd, Rebecca? In Mission Impossible 2, featuring Tom Cruise.
What year was this again?
2000.
2000. Okay.
Is it the guys that did Who Let the Dogs Out?
That would be really good, but it's definitely not them. They're rock musicians.
Just it's a rock band. So because I have no idea. My knowledge of rock, like from about 2000 to 2007, is
Green Day.
awful.
Okay.
Well, that's
we're not Green Day, but I think that'd be better.
Soundgarden.
That would be good. That would be good.
Soundsgarden and Pink Floyd. Oh.
That'd be good.
Everything a quarter tone up.
The thing about, hang on, the difference being is that would be good. Meaning it's definitely not that.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's not that. The Foo Fighters.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
It's safe.
No,
Okay.
covered Have a Cigar featuring Brian May.
Oh my.
Okay.
I can actually.
No. None of that. It's the Foo Fighters. It's already not very good in my opinion. And then Brian May with the Foo Fighters, his guitar tone over the thick boy chug would be so bad.
That is so
can't.
I haven't even heard it.
Nothing.
I'm rating it off of what I can see on paper. That's how I operate. As a man suffering with autism, I can't have any creative input. I see it. It must be bad. No more questions, please. No, yeah. But I
don't think it would be great.
Oh, then nothing they've done is that good though. It's all just safe.
Yeah, but like safe isn't awful.
So
I don't
it's
know.
like bus music, like.
Bus. You know when the bus plays music.
I don't know bus.
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
What?
I don't think it'll be that bad.
Oh,
Foo Fighters. It wouldn't be interesting.
Or good.
It wouldn't be great.
Or good.
It just would be like not bad.
So we're going just fine. It's just fine.
So you mean a bit like the Foo Fighters?
A song that's
just fine.
A song that's on an album that you like, but not one of the good songs on the album.
Oh sure.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm still not willing to accept that. But we'll go with it.
It's funny, I like that. So you were nearest because the next song is by Chris Cornell.
Oh.
Which is Mission 2000.
Is it weirdly the one that he did?
Followed quickly by Godsmack, my favourite musical outfit, going down by Godsmack. Your boys over at Godsmack doing another film movie tie-in with Going Down. Don't know if they wrote it or not, but for the film. Either way, Godsmack are in this film, so it's a good film.
Was the Chris Cornell song weirdly the song that he wrote 10 years later for James Bond, but still 6 years later for James Bond?
And stylistically, it's not that bad.
I don't like it personally.
I don't like it as a song, but it fits the
because
movie
if you
so
look
well.
because if you look at it, it's like you've got the Chris
Suspense.
Cornell song, and then you've got Jack White and Alicia Keys, and then what was the one after that?
Adele was good.
The Adele one was good, and then you've got like
Sam Smith.
Radiohead. Oh, hang on, no, sorry, it wasn't Radiohead, was it? It wasn't Radiohead. Oh, silly me, why would I think it's Radiohead even though they had a song ready?
Sam Smith's better.
Sam Smith's more relevant. Let's pry him in there.
Oh, they were so bad. That was such a bad.
Warriors
on the Wall was bad, but Chris Cornell one was good.
The Chris Cornell one's good.
Yeah, it's not. I wouldn't say. I certainly wouldn't say it's bad.
It was alright.
It was unmemorable.
This is why it was good. Have you heard it?
Yes.
You know how loud and sort of
Obtrusive.
mids.
Yeah,
It is.
You know how loud mids it's got.
You know
No, loud
Pumpkins
and
record.
Not loud mids. Loud and mids.
Yeah, I
It
know.
is.
Yeah. I know what you meant.
It's a descriptive.
That all makes a kind of bad song until you realise that the film came out in 2006.
It's like, oh,
Then it's accurate.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah, because remembering it came out in 2006.
remember, it's got to reflect the time.
If it came out in 2011,
That's what I was thinking. In
that's
my mind,
a
it came
bit.
out in 2011.
Yeah.
Well,
Do you not like that one?
I'm not a massive fan of James Bond. Putting that out there.
I'm just sort of thinking Casino Royale came out in 2006.
Yeah, it's a while ago.
I went to see it
Did
when
you?
it came out in theatres.
You didn't have a beard then?
I don't have a beard now.
No, it's getting there. It's not. Oh wait, no. Sorry,
It's-
we're talking
it's-
about Enzo. He's literally
it's
like it's touching me.
I mean, the film cut off, so that could well be true. It's like a rustle noise every time I move. That was me moving, by the way, guys.
Sounds like those kind of waterproof trousers.
Also, Tori Amos was in this. I know the name. I don't know who it is. I thought you might know.
It sounds like an acoustic guitar artist from somewhere in America.
Yeah, sure. Hans Zimmer did one of the songs.
Oh, well, that could have been quite good.
Was it the Pirates of the Caribbean soundtrack?
Oh,
It was. Yeah, no, it was
for 2000's Mission Impossible.
It was a Sherlock Holmes one. It was a dun 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 dun. It was that one.
it was
And he's
actually
running
the
with
music
some
from
explosions.
Crisis 2.
Have you played Crisis 2, the game?
I don't know. I couldn't run it. It's okay.
Oh, I couldn't run it.
I never played Crisis. To be honest.
Oh well, Hans Zimmer did the soundtracks for 2 and 3.
Did he?
That's pretty cool, I think, for a game.
Good for him.
And good for Crisis. Good for the folks down at Crisis.
For getting Hans Zimmer.
Crisis, like, it's completely. I don't know anything about Crisis apart from the memes about graphics.
Yeah, that's
Some good old graphics over there at Crisis. Apart from when they don't load, then they're bad. Which they don't often, and very
They don't
rarely
often load.
do they load, so they're quite bad. But yeah, I think a Bond song has to reflect the time. So if a Bond song came out tomorrow, right, and it's in considering the current musical climate of
it'd
today,
be a little pump.
It would definitely have trap hi-hats in it. But the point I'm making, like,
orchestral trap hi-hats.
Duran Duran's one came out in the 80s, didn't it? If that came out in the 60s or like the 2000s, that would have been garbage. And it was garbage when it came out in the 80s, but it was
Good God.
accurate garbage.
Accurate.
Tell you what was also garbage, the garbage one, the garbage soundtrack for a James Bond song in the 90s, which was not a garbage song. It was her voice and some brass, which is not a garbage song. A garbage song should be heavily edited and done by Butch Vig, who's the guy who did Nevermind. I'm just gonna compress this bad boy, make it a bit of a 1 megabyte sample.
It needs sound gate gaps.
Oh yeah, if you've heard any garbage song, there's a garbage song called Super Vixen, basically where like they put in like there's a stop in the music, like in the chorus.
In the main
Oh,
riff.
no, it's in the riff, sure, yeah, it's in the riff, and like it just stops dead, and like it's like
So good.
it's really good, right? And in a rock song, it's obviously not like typical, but it's just really good.
It just stops dead for like
It literally just
a
it
bar.
It's also from the Guardians of the
I was about to
Galaxy.
say, it's Come and Get Your Love by Redbook.
Yeah, it's that. Yeah, I remember
So
that. Yeah, it's that. Yeah, it's that. He stops dancing, he looks at the camera, winks, points,
Snaps.
It's amazing.
I'm going to get back to this right now.
How close that is because there's only one note difference.
It's well, they're very similar melodies, but like the delivery couldn't be more different. Actually, because it's the most high production rock song I've ever heard in my entire life, apart from "Crawling" by Linkin Park, which is the best rock song of all time.
I listened to Linkin Park. I didn't optionally listen to it. It was playing while I was near it, and today that was you know, out loud.
What was the name of that?
Not too
That
loud.
Hans Zimmer song?
What for this?
Yeah.
Yeah. NYAH. Hans Zimmer featuring Hitio Pereira.
See, I'm looking over at your sheet, and I read that as Nyan, like Nyan cat.
Yeah, it is. I was wrong. I mispronounced it. It's Nyan Cat by Hans Zimmer. Spoiler alerts.
We didn't address Scorpion King. Like, there was one I didn't know
Godsmack.
about.
Oh, Godsmack. Well, have you seen the meme? Or it's top 10 worst CGI in films. And it's Dwayne The Rock
so
Johnson.
good. Yeah, I've
Dwayne The
seen
Rock Johnson,
that.
where he's a CGI scorpion.
Big boy scorpion.
He's a big old thick scorpion.
Hang on.
Scorpion with 4 Cs.
Hold on for a second. Are we talking about the Scorpion King or are we talking about the Mummy?
Scorpion King.
Scorpion.
The big Scorpion boy is not in Scorpion King.
Is he not?
No, that's in the Mummy.
Dwayne Johnson is in the Scorpion King.
General White Johnson is in the Scorpion King, but the Scorpion King is about a guy who leads like a rebellion against something.
Oh,
or
so
other.
the prequel to the Scorpion thing.
The Mummy
It's
is
set in the desert.
It's set in like I don't know
The desert?
1800s or something like that in the desert.
I assume it's the same film.
But
Because it's called Scorpion King, and he is the Scorpion King. It's not the same film.
There's a tie-in.
Oh.
The tie-in is to the Mummy, but Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I love how we're calling him his full name every time we say it.
No, she's just got me Scorpo Man instead. So Scorpo Man,
Rock Boy.
Rock Boy, Scorpo Man.
Scorpo Rock.
Yeah. Scorpo Stone.
PC Snip Stone Boy.
Sting Pedal.
Yeah.
Pedal? Pebble.
You got it.
But like he appears as the CGI Scorpion
in the Mummy.
in the Mummy
2.
as a
The
reference
second one, yeah.
to Scorpion King.
I
Oh.
see. I didn't know that.
you're right.
Well, either way, the standalone Scorpion.
What were you about to say? Oh yeah, you're really sad.
Oh yeah, that's really depressing. You know that. Anyway,
Yes, his
swiftly moving on.
infant knowledge of the Mummy franchise and Space Jam.
You got that so fast. That Space Jam thing was unbelievable.
Oh, the Quad City Rollers. Oh, you mean Space Jam? Oh yeah. No, but yeah, the Scorpion King Godsmack did the soundtrack with "I Stand Alone," which I can play on guitar. It's in drop C sharp, the best tuning. My
The only tuning.
Yeah.
So it's like you go into a guitar shop. Can I try that guitar? Yeah, it's in drop C. Why are you telling me that? I know.
It's
Drop C sharp.
Yeah, I'm
telling me?
up one for this bad boy. But yeah, no. So James Bond song. Who should do?
Just quickly, there was
Do you want to explain
more.
this?
I am pretty sure that Mars Attacks
Tom
has
Jones.
tie-in songs from Tom Jones.
I don't think it's Tom Jones wrote a song for Mars Attacks, but there's
He's in it.
he's a character in it as Tom Jones. It's a cameo, but at the end of it, when everything's when it finishes,
Rogers, Tom Jones.
Tom Jones.
Duck Dodgers.
Tom Jones just sings. I think he just sings "It's Not Unusual" at the end of it.
Oh,
He does.
yeah. I remember.
No.
To nobody in particular, just to like a sheep, I think.
Yeah.
Did you know who the director of that film is?
What?
Mars Attacks. It's Tim Burton.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know it until quite
And
recently.
you know him personally.
Don't you?
It's true.
That's the case.
I
Okay,
can
good.
confirm.
I feel bad now. I feel bad. It's an ongoing joke. Have you? Yeah, you've seen all Tim Burton films, right? But
Have you ever seen Split?
Yes.
Yeah, imagine that, but like if Tim Burton had that.
Oh,
Is that the one with like the guy in the red towel?
yes.
Just not the personality of Tim Burton.
Hello.
Well, it exists in Tim Burton's imagination. It's like, yeah, I'm that sometimes.
The second part of this podcast is you talking as an entire version of everything you're talking about.
Yeah, it's you discussing with yourself the events of this podcast.
But every now and then your voice drops an octave. It's really weird.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Oh, that's fine. Because of course we all know that Rebecca is a Tim Burton project, and so is Jack White. Jack White's also another Tim Burton mindset.
Live action project.
Have you actually seen us in the same room? Not yet.
Well then that could be the case. You could be.
Tuesday, wait and see.
I can't debunk that yet. I haven't seen you both in the same room, and until I do, it's true. A bit like flat Earth. I haven't been to space. Saturn. Have you been there?
I've never been there.
It's not real. It's not real. Finland.
It's just like magnets. How the fuck do they work?
Pulley science. No, it's not. They're magic. No, it's. It's probably the poles controlling it. That was actually reference. That was an incidental reference to Polish people and not magnet science, which does involve poles. That was phenomenal. I was
satire.
I was gonna pick a
wanna roll
minority group. I picked one that makes sense. I didn't mean that.
Can I roll back to like? Did you did get like the Insane Clown Posse reference to fucking magnets? How do they work? Right?
No, I haven't.
Have you never heard that?
I think I got it.
No, magnets. How the fuck do they work?
No.
Oh, it's like in one of their songs. It's like they have a pause in the music. Like, yeah, magnets. What the fuck do they work?
That's a good question. And I imagine they would reject all magnet science in its entirety, being like, well, it's just magic and probably beer.
Magic beer and violence.
You magic beer make magnets go into close.
Magic beer violence.
Something shouty and then something else to do with hatchets.
But it's anyway, James Bond song.
Do you want to talk about the James Bond songs?
Please, yeah.
Who should and who should not do James Bond
Yeah,
music?
I've got mine and Tom have devised our collective guess.
Should we
Told you before.
Yeah.
Should we go around the table and sort of like
Absolutely. I'll have my one.
whoever runs out of ideas first
What was that? Sorry.
has to make one. I'll do Muse.
No,
and
yes!
you can do both. Yeah, there you go.
Correct.
No, but that's the same one.
No, but Prime of Faith featuring Muse or Muse / Prime of Faith separately.
Okay.
They both do a good job, but together their powers combine Power Rangers.
I don't know.
They make Megazord.
I'm pretty sure my parents combined is Captain Planet, which by the way has got a very theme song. You said powers combined Power
It is
Rangers.
Captain
It's
Planet,
Captain Planet. We had the Captain Planet theme song.
Is it by an artist that I recognise that I could include in this podcast?
No, but do you know who Game Theory is?
No.
The guy from the internet.
I've heard the name, but
Yeah.
He does videos talking about sort of game lore
Theory? Oh, okay.
and theory and whatnot.
Does he do,
But
does he do bionicle lore as well?
He did a
So up for it. I'd be so up for it.
he did a video with the Warp Zone, who do like videos. Essentially he did a video, but he did an a cappella cover of the Captain Planet theme.
Excellent. Wow. Excellent.
And it's quite good.
Is it better than the He-Man thing? Be honest.
Be honest. Don't lie.
You see, the issue with that is that I can't think of what the He-Man theme is. I can only think of Hey Yeah.
Yeah, that is it in my mind.
Three Non-Blondes.
Yeah, I know.
It was not better than that. No.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Does that count as a film and TV tie-in?
What?
The fucking
Yeah.
He-Man music video.
Yeah, it does. But the one around though, it's the film coming into the music, but that's fine.
Yeah.
So James Bond, I'm gonna say Muse is one of my who should do them.
Yeah. Oh, is that what? Just Muse on their own?
Or Muse with Plan of Faith, but
Yeah, because
Muse either way.
Because mine would have been
You could use-
Muse
you-
with Plan of Faith, or like I don't know, because I still think Radiohead need to do one, but I actually think it'd be more interesting.
You could use a pre-existing Muse song probably for a James Bond. film.
Supremacy.
Yeah, Supremacy, or
Yeah. It's like at least like 10.
No.
It's better. I hate Supremacy as well. It's a bad song, but it would be just.
But
fine
I
as a
actually
song.
think, as to now that I've listened to their whole discography, I actually think Gorillaz could do a pretty good job.
Really?
I've listened to the whole discography.
Do you think?
I think
really?
I think.
You really think that? Sorry. Do you
But
think?
not like rap.
I'm about
but
to say,
like some of their other.
this is what I was
their
gonna get
other stuff.
into.
No. 'Cause
Like,
not
like Melancholy Hill shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking more along the lines of something like spitting out the demons for the song.
So
More
like-
not
so-
like the
so-
one featuring Kylie Uchis, which is just rap.
So
Um,
what you're thinking is you think Damon Albarn could do a really good one,
Kind of,
Yeah.
but then it would have to
Not
be featuring
Blur.
someone.
but not Blur. Definitely not. Well, actually,
No, don't even go there. Magic Whip. Oh my gosh, it's really bad. Take this off and I'll put my iPod.
ghost shit. No.
I think it should be. I think Gorillaz. Now you're probably going to kill me for this because I actually think that Muse would be good, and I actually think Gorillaz would probably improve it.
So Gorillaz remixing a Muse song
No,
No,
for
like featuring. Muse featuring Gorillaz or produced by Gorillaz.
what, like Muse with
It'd be
Damon
so-
Albarn
it'd be so
singing
dense.
on it,
It'd be so dense. It'd be really thick.
and like it's a Muse song. Like right in the middle of it is a pause, a record scratch pause,
And then it's feeling good.
and fuck Oasis.
Record scratch, like that. Because it's obviously it's like really like
Some like
remedial software.
meaty
hardware they've
riff
got.
with like. Or no, it actually just starts off with "Where's North from here?" and then you get like some really big riff that happens
Yeah,
the whole
and
way
like
through.
an
Like,
incredibly long Muse riff.
yeah.
Like Futurism or like that.
Oh yeah, all in 16ths, fucking ridiculously fast.
30 BPM,
Yeah.
16. You can't.
Trap hi hats.
Not at all like memorable.
No.
It's too dense.
No, not at all.
Rebecca, who shouldn't?
Who shouldn't?
Who shouldn't? And you can't say pulp for either.
Wait,
you
who shouldn't?
Who should or
Yeah, no, yeah.
either who
I'm-
should or who shouldn't.
I'm mixing it up.
Who should?
Who should? Yeah, go with who should.
We'll do who should
Go with
first.
Okay.
Go with who should.
And you can't say pulp because that's not allowed.
Yeah.
Don't
'Cause that's
underestimate
It's like your default answer. Like,
Or Danny Elfman. The composer for all Tim Burton films.
The composer for all Tim Burton films and The Simpsons.
Oh yeah, and The Simpsons as well.
Who shouldn't do
And
it?
Batman theme as well.
Yeah, we don't talk
Should
about
like definitely not be like. I don't know. Like, I feel like Liam Gallagher just
Shouldn't do one.
shouldn't touch it really.
Yeah.
You know, and Noel shouldn't really touch it.
Alright, which one would do a better one? No. Yeah.
Well, Noel, obviously.
Who would you like to write one though? Who do you think would do a good job?
Why is Janelle Monáe popping into my head? I don't know. I think
Sure.
Janelle.
Cher.
Cher. No, but ask me anything and the answer's Cher. So
John Mayer.
Janelle Monáe.
No.
So
mild.
It's all mid.
Oh, do they have to be English? Oh, they don't do that.
Oh,
Yes,
like,
they
do
don't
they?
that.
Do they? Oh.
No.
So ideally they're English. That's like kind of that's the gold standard. All the top tier ones are English.
I can't
Garbage,
get-
inappropriate children. I don't know why they did that.
Even
Because it's a very English franchise, isn't it?
despite the best James Bond not being English.
Who's?
Which one?
Sean Connery.
Oh,
He's not the best one, but he's Scottish.
He's Scottish, yeah, sure. I was thinking, but no, yeah.
Damon Albarn though, like
That'd be good.
that could work. Like
That'd
his
be good.
solo stuff is quite. It's got a mood.
It's
Quite like it. It's
Vibes,
got a
summer
bit of a-
vibes, dude.
Is it
Yeah.
a big mood or is it like just a medium,
It's
an average size mood?
It was a big mood in 2014.
That was just like a kind of a large mood, I suppose. Suppose it's a large mood. Upper mid mood. Charlie, who shouldn't do one?
Who shouldn't do
No,
one?
do with who should.
I thought we
Fine.
start who shouldn't and
Fine,
come up with
who
who
should
shouldn't.
do one? Who should do one?
I don't know. I've got two answers. I don't know. Like one of them is kind of.
We'll get around to the second
One of them's funny, and I'm like, but like, if you get past it, I think they really should do one. Well, it'll be funny because you'll laugh at me for saying it.
Are they on your t-shirt?
They are on my t-shirt.
Oh God!
Yeah.
No.
I think they could do a really good. I think Biffy Clyro could do a really good job of it. But
Oh,
like,
I see
serious
that.
answer, Florence and the Machine.
Yeah.
Would it be too airy?
No, because she can.
I think she could
drumming
pull off.
song.
She can.
You could just harness the drumming song energy. The really
One-eyed girl with one eye.
yeah, we could harness that energy. The,
Yeah,
the, kind of,
just
the
take
angst,
that.
the angst is like kind of not
Girl
very.
with one eye is
Or-
such a banger.
That's a good song.
Or
Anderson .Paak, yeah, you're right.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say.
Air Bond up. It's way too groovy. Like,
It's James Bond, but it's really airy in 5/4, and every beat is about half beat behind where it should be.
It's so good. If you get a metronome and put it next to Anderson .Paak 10 seconds at a time, he's not. However, you know, said Michael Caine.
Listen
He's
here,
not.
right?
He's not.
He's perfectly in time.
You're easy deceiving you. He's in time.
If you listen to it without the metronome, which is the proper way to listen to it, you know, it's perfectly in time with everything else going on in the song, and therefore, it is in time.
However, do not introduce a metronome in
a metronome
in that equation.
And what was your second answer?
He did Biffy Clyro and Florence and the Machine.
Can I use
It's weird how you.
people who aren't
Alive.
musicians?
who aren't like
Alive?
together?
Together, Fleetwood Mac.
I think you think I'm going to say someone, and it's
ABBA.
not. Yeah, no, it's not ABBA.
Yeah.
ABBA objectively shouldn't do it, but Earth, Wind and Fire. No,
But it's sad.
Lionel
but
Richie.
Earth, Wind and Fire. But it's sad.
no, I was going to say Led Zeppelin.
Oh, that'd be stinky. That'd be so good.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a good one.
Yeah.
That's the best one we've thought of so far. Let him. Oh, that's really good. Robert Plant just do it by himself.
Yeah.
Robert Plant, a drum machine.
Robert Plant, but
actually-
produced by Jacob Collier.
No, I've got one.
Produced and written by Jacob Collier.
You know who Jacob Collier is? Do you know who Jacob Collier is?
No.
He's the man. You seen that video where it's
Have you ever heard of jazz?
imagine all of it.
That's what he is.
Like,
He's the physical human
oh,
embodiment of
basically,
it.
he's pitch perfect. Basically, he's always like you would like it for like 6 seconds, then you'd go off it
Okay.
because you hate the timbre of his voice, like I do. And he's like, have you seen that video where it's explaining musical concepts to 5th graders and professionals? Have you seen that? Quite famous video.
This video account. It's
Kind of went viral a little bit.
explaining harmony at 5 different levels, and it's a guy singing at a keyboard.
He's the one teaching.
He's the one
Okay,
teaching.
yeah.
He's
He's really clever musician, really amazing, but like he's just
mates with Herbie Hancock.
Okay.
He's produced by.
He's produced by.
No,
He's manufactured. So he isn't real.
he produces himself, but in more than one way. But his manager is Quincy Jones, who's he's who spotted him, and like he put one video on the internet, and Quincy Jones
was the Michael Jackson fella.
Yes, thank you very much. I had that, but I really like him. Enzo doesn't really like him.
But like basically he does like loads of vocal harmonies.
Yeah,
but his voice sounds like ass. It's just like, ho, ho, ho. It's super American, even though he's not.
Yeah.
He's
I just want
It's
to
gross.
really quickly interject because otherwise it's going to leave my head. I actually have a band I think would be really good. Them Crooked Vultures. I know they're not English, but they could do it.
Vultures.
Queens of the Stone Age.
No,
It'd be too dark. It'd be too dark.
Queens of the Stone Age would be
Oh
too
no, they
dark.
would. No, like Clockwork era Queens of the Stone Age. That'd be good.
That would be, yeah, but remember
The song like Clockwork
if
could be
they
a bomb
don't,
song.
if now they release a new album,
Oh,
and
like-
it's not as good, they are safe rock.
Oh, have you heard Villains by Queens of the Stone Age?
I have heard bits of it.
It's the most
They-
remedial album I've ever heard in my time. 'Cause
They,
I love
will,
Queens of the Stone
they
so
will
much.
fall into the same trap the Foo Fighters did if they get Mark Ronson to go anywhere near them again. I knew it was a bad idea. I knew it was a bad
See,
idea.
I love Mark Ronson. I love Queens of the Stone Age. I was like, this can't be a bad thing.
Knew
But
it was a bad idea. And you were
was.
like, no, it's going to be great. And then I listened to it and I was like, oh, actually, this is really good. I'm loving it. Why is it aged so horribly after the first listen? This is horrendous.
And then,
I'm
it's
now
like-
not feeling it.
It's like it's one listen max, and it's like
I've
really
had-
bad.
I think I might have told you this idea when we talked about it in college. Who would do a really good Bond song?
Mark Ronson. Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
I wouldn't say
Beyonce.
Kevin Parker, Tame Impala.
Oh,
Yeah. I did think that,
Ooh.
but I thought maybe not.
bit stinky.
No,
Yeah,
no,
it's a
no.
bit of a stinky boy. That'd be so good.
Reason being, it
You're
would be a
good.
very
You're
good,
good.
it would be a very good song, but it wouldn't fit the theme.
No, I think
would.
I think he could do it really well.
No, it's
He's
super-
so good. He's
And it's
insane.
He's
And,
really good.
and think about it. If it's going to reflect the musical landscape, everyone's doing this kind of 80s revival thing, aren't they? Everyone is.
Yeah.
Would you say Tame Impala's 80s revival?
Currents, so is. The synths.
60s. Oh yeah, currents. Yeah.
Oh, I'm going currents. Yeah, yeah. I get. You're right about up till then.
Up till then,
Currents
it's very
is
much.
80s.
It's very
I'm
much.
talking the style.
It's very much. He heard like everything
Smash this
between
Moog into the
Revolver
DR.
and Abbey Road, and went, yeah, I want to do that.
do all of this stuff then. But no, he'd do a good one, like currents style. That'd be good.
Have you heard the song that he did with Mark Ronson?
Tame Impala.
Kevin Parker.
Man, no. Why haven't I heard it? Why haven't I-
It's called Daffodils, and it's on the same album as Uptown Funk.
Oh, I have that album, so I could listen to
Uptown
it.
Special, yeah.
Yeah, I think I have that.
There's
Oh,
also,
my mum has it.
there's
Someone's
also
got it.
another song on that's like total bop.
Certified.
What's it called? It's got like a guy singing really high, and it's like it's like Michael Jackson-y.
Sure.
In Case of Fire.
Okay, yeah. Oh,
You heard it?
No, I haven't heard that. No.
If you got the album, you have this.
I think my mum's got it actually.
it's really good songs on
I have the CD of Versions. That's what I've listened to like back to front.
Versions.
Versions is
Oh,
Versions is a stinky.
Did you
a stinky mofo over there at Versions? That's so good.
did you know about the version of the Queens of the Stone Age song before I told you about it then?
No, that's a B-side from Versions.
Oh, that's an extended version. That's how I know about it.
I haven't got the extended version of Versions.
Have you heard it? Have you heard it yet?
Yeah, you showed me it. Yeah.
It's
Someone who covered it?
Was
it just
it
some
was just Mark Ronson with a singer. If you click
Mark
on
Ronson covered No One Knows by Queen's Stone Age, and it's like
Ooh.
you might like it. I didn't.
I probably would like it.
It's got horns in it, and it's got a like
Drum sample was mental as per usual.
really janky guitars underneath it.
It sounds like I'd like it, but I just don't.
It's if you took the all of this. No, it's if you played
Finesse by Bruno Mars and Queen's Stone Age at the same time.
No, it's not that because Finesse is so highly produced.
Finesse is the best song in the world.
It's a good song.
Finesse is the only song.
Orchestral hits. Thanks.
I want Jamiroquai to do a Bond.
Oh no!
That's so bad.
I'm joking.
There's some fat in the street. Like a 9-minute bass fill and then the song again.
Or it'd be like reggae, because they've got so many reggae songs. I didn't know.
Do they?
How
Like
many...
ska kind of reggae?
No.
What reggae song?
It's just him trying to be black.
Oh.
It's really offensive.
JK, you're not brown! Why are you doing this?
Honestly, and they've got like... It's like so overtly...
Can we name the episode JK, you're not brown?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Featuring James Bond.
I think we're going to have to call it.
No.
To be honest.
Yeah, sure.
Who shouldn't do it then?
Who shouldn't?
Starting, don't know where.
All right, no explanation.
Who shouldn't?
Just who should? Yeah, like go.
Who shouldn't do Wolfpack?
Oh. Wow. Okay. Who shouldn't do it?
Liam Gallagher.
Oh, I shouldn't do it. Goodness me. Has Elton John done one before?
Oh!
You shouldn't do it again if he has.
No, you should do it again.
Again?
Yes.
Has done one before?
No.
No. But he did one, I'm sure.
It was in Kingsman. That's enough.
Elton John shouldn't do one. Under any circumstances.
I think I'm gonna go with Christina Aguilera.
What?
No, actually, no, Shakira. That's a better one.
Yeah, you're right. There you go.
Yeah.
Fair enough. There you go.
Because I think it's actually Christina Aguilera probably could do a really good job.
Because everyone knows that.
Jennifer Lopez.
So everyone knows that Shakira is
Budget version.
is Christina Aguilera in Mexico underwater. It's like kind of like that. It's kind of muffled. Or she's downstairs. Christina Aguilera
I'm
downstairs.
pretty sure I could pick the better one, to be honest.
I think I can do
a
it.
rush pick.
I think I can do a better one than a Wolfpack.
Oh, Rush. Rush shouldn't do one.
Yeah, you're right. They shouldn't.
You would think so. I mean, they're quite skilled. I don't know how to use it.
See,
So
I could just
no.
go something really
I
obvious
feel like-
Eel Pump.
Yeah, but like.
Yeah, but I want to say it's like
the content.
you want some thought. You want some
You
like
want-
Rush.
what we want is the
smile
right
line,
answer.
There is a right answer to this, and I'm going to let you go first. And
I can't think of
again
any.
on Wolfpack.
Wolfpack is a correct answer because they objectively shouldn't do it because it's. But that's only because it's like not them. It's not funny. It's just that. It's just right.
We should do that. Rebecca.
I don't think Suede would handle it well.
I don't think many Britpop bands would.
I can't imagine
Shades
it.
in Fashion is nearly a Bond song.
I love Suede, don't get me wrong. But like,
Suede would do a good job.
I'd like to see
I'm
it.
gonna
I think-
contest that. I'll
Okay,
have
you know what? That's fine. But I
Suede
don't know.
are good.
But for James Bond, I'm
Shades in Fashion is a Bond song. I would argue.
Okay.
Already is.
Okay, well, I
The strings in it.
Because
I have an answer.
Don't let him impose his extremist views on you.
No,
Just like-
Suede are an excellent
honestly,
candidate for a
honestly.
new James Bond song.
they're back, and that's why I thought like they're current.
Sure.
But is it okay? Would it be that?
Or
you-
Suede
you
now,
are
or
convincing
Suede
me?
Shades in Fashion era.
Suede now. Yeah,
Oh.
Suede now.
Tell you
Oh,
who would do,
then, no, they shouldn't.
tell you who
Oh,
would
yeah,
do a good
there we
one.
go.
Who would do a good one?
Who would do a good one? Perfume Genius.
Oh, don't get me.
Wow,
Perfume
okay.
Genius.
There-
Perfume Genius
That was
is a
it.
good
Do you know
one.
who he is?
I have no idea.
You'd like him.
Oh.
I think you'd like him.
Oh,
It's-
Yeah, they're so good.
There's
So
some
good.
composition going into these bad boys. He's had a bit of a think about
Die
these
for you.
songs.
Oh,
That
That's
reminds me. I said I've never heard them. I was on the radio once with my band.
Were you?
Like local radio in Brentwood.
That's still good though, man. Right, no.
Just exclusively Brentwood.
Yeah, it's called
Brentwood FM.
Phoenix FM, but they do gigs and they asked us to come on.
Yeah, they do like kind of sessions.
Yeah, and we were on there, and he asked us to. He was introducing a song. And he went, "How about a bit of I can't remember who it was, but an artist." And like he's looking around at the guys in the band, like, say yes, like sort of mouthing it at people. And the other two guys go, "Yeah, sure, that sounds alright." And the drummer goes, "Yeah, that sounds like a good idea." I didn't see him mouth that. I didn't see that. I was sort of looking somewhere else, and I sort of go right into the microphone. Like for reasons. I have no clue who they are.
That's great. What band?
I don't know
is?
who band it is.
No, it's good
But we were on there.
Just by looking at you, I know you shouldn't do one. Zach Wilde.
Zach Wilde shouldn't do a Bond song.
There we go. That's
Zach
my right answer. Zach Wilde.
I think I've got a right answer. I think the right answer is
Is
somebody who thinks that they do a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the right answer. But have you heard any?
Zach Wilde's convinced. I can do it. Yeah.
I can lift all the sounds.
Why is he the insect from Men in Black? Give me sugar.
I like this.
I can lift all the sounds. Right, come in, let me write the Bond song. I'm gonna lift all the sounds.
Will
Oh,
Smith.
where is it?
So Will Smith could do a very good Bond song.
How would he do it? Would he sample a Stevie Wonder song again?
No, he'd do it with his son, and his son would do like "I Am an Icon," like the really edgy trap song, but then he'd do Fresh Prince
And
era.
the intro
Oh,
to the Bond song would be the like outro to "We're Going to Miami."
Yeah. Having not heard that song.
And then it like start. Like,
Oh sure. And then it fades out, and then it comes back in.
yeah. As like whatever song they're doing.
So,
What was my answer? My answer for the person who objected you shouldn't do it. Have any of you heard
Sorry.
an instrumental one?
Yeah,
you got vocoded guitars in it.
It's so Steve Vai doing a cover of the song "California." Like,
By
What?
by Weezer.
California, you know that.
It's not by.
It's by Weezer.
It's not by Weezer. I can't remember who it's by, but it's not by Weezer. But that one.
No, I think he means California by Weezer.
Here we go.
No.
No, we mean California.
That's the same song.
That's by Weezer.
That's not by Weezer.
I'm pretty sure by Weezer.
It's not.
No, I'm not.
My phone's turned on, but I'll be googling who it was.
There's the one that's like sung with just a vocoder. It's like California.
You're sure it's not an Anderson .Paak song?
No, it could be.
It's just a Prince song.
Actually, but even still, the Weezer cover, like the Weezer song that you do.
It's not by Weezer.
It's by Weezer.
It's not.
If he were alive, Prince could do one. That's pretty good.
Oh, that would literally be.
I don't think he could. I think
he
he might
could.
get
Do you
it.
know-
He could. I don't think he'd want to.
It's too late.
T Hill's turned it down. I'm not sure he did, but I think Björk turned it down.
Really?
She's too cool.
She's
She's too
I
cool.
heard.
For
No, I think you
Justified.
told me that. Yeah, she did turn it down.
I'm pretty sure she turned it down. I'm pretty sure.
She's
What was I gonna say?
Icelandic.
Have any of you heard the solo career of the lead singer of My Chemical Romance, Gerard Way?
Yeah. It's the Black Keys.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's
I-
the Black Keys.
It's not.
Joking. I love the Black.
It's not. I think it's Black Keys.
It's very black.
It's very
lo-fi.
fuzzy.
Yeah, it's lo-fi, kind of like
Yeah.
I'm cool now.
Yeah, but I feel like he'd think he could do it.
In
In
convinced he can. I can do it.
in 2014 when he released his solo album, I think he probably could have gone, yeah, we could do this. And then like
Find out that he couldn't.
Find out he could.
No.
No.
They would also fully believe that.
Jared Leto probably thinks he could do it.
No, but they'd be like, oh, we don't. Jared, I really don't think this is a good idea. He's like, this is a great idea. No.
This is a great idea. I'm going to do it as the Joker.
This is great, but I'm going to method act my way through it. I think
I'm going to become Sean Connery.
I'm being Scottish for this. Sean Connery should do one, right? I completely agree.
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
No. Have you heard the album In My Life?
bye.
It was produced by George Martin, the Beatles guy.
No.
It's
by?
it's a series of Beatles songs that he's re-recorded with other artists.
That sounds. It sounds good, but I bet it's not.
Listen to the artists he's got to record. Phil Collins did one.
So it's already good then. So it's
Jim
already-
Collins.
Jim Collins.
Let me start that sentence again because you need to hear it. Jim Carrey.
Did it Cable Dog?
No, he did.
No.
He did I Am the Walrus,
No, that's it. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I've seen that. Yeah.
which is actually quite good. I think it's quite good.
It's not that bad.
It's not bad. 'Cause
Reasonable.
The
it's-
video of him recording it is.
it's
super
entertaining. Yeah.
Okay.
But one of the other ones they did was the final track. I think is In My Life. Do you know the song by the Beatles?
No, I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah.
We're trash.
it's-
We're
yeah,
trash.
you are.
Honestly,
Look,
it was kind of like
here's some good
start-
music, here's some bad music. It's like,
Yeah.
I could name like the order of tracks in Absolution if you wanted to
Yeah.
do that.
Like,
But apart from that,
we went back and re-listened to Showbiz, and it's actually quite good.
That's the
I
best
think
album.
I actually think that at least that album was probably their best album. I'm not going to lie to you, but it definitely was.
Or is yes, it's much better than Absolution. I think actually.
In literally chronological order, we're going to be Showbiz was probably one of their best albums.
The first albums were the best.
After the second law, we can't really go any. It just gets a bit bad because the Big Freeze. No, we talk
I
about the Big
really,
Freeze for a moment.
really hope the camera doesn't stop. Or you turned it off, but either way, I really hoped it wasn't. It was recording.
It'd be so good. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, but I think I yeah.
Edge personified.
I think one more shouldn't do it.
No, I need to. I need to
go
finish
on.
this thought.
In my life, by the Beatles. Go.
In My Life,
Covered by.
it was produced by George Martin, and it was a sort of slow down piano version of it with just the chords.
Excellent.
No singing.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Guess what they had as a replacement for singing?
Oh, please,
Siri.
It was
Square saw.
it was Sean Connery doing spoken word.
Oh my god.
About
No, just the lyrics.
Oh.
Just reading the lyrics.
Oh,
Why wasn't it William Shatner
That'd be
doing
quite-
spoken word?
That's where it's at.
I'm-
And that's who
I'm
should do
Slim
a Bond
Shady.
song.
Yes.
Yes,
I'm the real Shady.
thinking of. Oh, he knows. This guy's good.
That's a deep cut from an episode of Future
Yeah,
Arm.
it
Right there.
really is. It really. I'm the real Shady. Oh, you're the Slim Shadys. Oh, you're limited.
It's a good.
So on the real Steel Shady.
Please stand up.
Please stand up.
That's a good episode. And is it in Futurama where the Beastie Boys do
Oh yeah,
an
the.
acapella sabotage? Yeah. Oh, and to end it, the Beastie Boys know they couldn't do one, but would anyway.
And that's in the podcast.
They'd be
you.
like, "We'd be awful at this, but
We're gonna do it.
you've offered, so yeah, we'll do it."
It would be they talk to each other and go, yeah, I don't think we could put,
You know, like
anything
most
out.
are dead,
And
but-
then they get like a check through and they go, how much money are we getting paid for this? Oh really? Oh.
So this is a sabotage.
Then that
we
much?
have a short shot
Really?
at some money.
Then yes.
There's no ill communication here.
Yes, thank you.
Definitely getting money.
We'll take the job. Just remember, you are.
Wasted with us. We know that no one's listening. 2 hours wasted with us. We hope